آمریکا بدون تا ما هستیم دستتون به آقامون نمیرسه. آرزوتون رو به گور میبرید. دونه دونه بچه های ایران، شیعه های ایران فدایی.
به ترامپ خونخوار میفهمونیم که عددی نیست، هر غلطی که دلش میخواد میکنه، اما ملت ما بیدی نیست که به این باطا بخواد.
Why do stock markets go up during a war? What happened in World War One and World War Two? And how could you prepare for World War Three and get rich in case that happens? So there was an Israel and Iran war. So what happened to Israel stock market? And you will be so surprised to learn that stock market could do really well during the war. So let's look at it. Yeah, there are 935 people killed in Israeli strike on Iran, right? And basically Iran has threatened to close the Strait of Hormuz, which is very, very important for global oil choke point. So most people are gonna think, stock market could crash and oil price gonna go up. So lots of people took actions. Basically, they bought oil stock, they bought oil, and they sold stocks of other companies. So what happened? No, let's look at my portfolio. If you look at it, the past 1 month, yeah, including the war, it's up 22%. Look at that. The Israeli strike Iran on June 13th. So basically, it was a little bit dip. Stock market didn't even go down more than 1%. So it wasn't like crazy that you would expect when something like a war happens. It's not like this at all. So year to date, my portfolio is up close to 50%, 46.6%. So yeah, see, where is the war? S&P 500 up the past 5 days during the war time, 1.65%. 1 month, see, it's up. June 30, yeah, it was a dip just 1 day. Then after that, it went up. Look at this. Nasdaq, the past 5 days up 1.78%. 1 month, yeah, wartime. Yeah, June 13 was one Israeli strike and the war started. Right, it lasted for about 12 days. Look at this. Stock market went up. Dow Jones, the same, 2.24% the past 5 days, 1 month. Look at the June 30, a little bit dip. Then after that, yeah, it did not even move. It was flat. It was flat. Then after that, it went up. How about Israel? The past 1 month, it jumped 9.68%. Year to date, it's even performed better than US stock market, 21.86%. The S&P 500 year to date is 6.12%. Wow, it's much better. Look at Israel. Where is the war? So there is something very important. Wars happens all the time, right? Big or small. That's the only difference. Israel and Iran war, happens on April 2024, October 2024, and June 2025. Yeah. So we never even noticed those, right? Of course, you could read the news on June 2025, but we did not even notice. Do you remember October 2024? Do you also remember April 2024? No, right? Because if stock market really crashed, you will remember. Because it did not crash, we don't even remember when it occurred. So, of course, there was a ceasefire. Donald Trump, said that, hey, ceasefire happened, it's because of him, something like that. Iran responded, Trump is lying again. Iran has not agreed to a ceasefire. No matter what, stock market went up, right? It really didn't matter if who started the ceasefire. It did not really matter. So who do you think was right? Was Donald Trump right, or was Iran right? Whatever that is, a ceasefire happens, that's really good for people of Israel and people of Iran, right? It's usually people who suffer. not really a stock market. And yeah, ceasefire, good for them. And most people think oil is gonna go up. It did not go up. It's even down 11.22% year to date. See, that's pretty crazy. Of course, there was a temporary spike because of war, then after that it dipped. June, if you look at it, June 13, yeah, it went up a little bit, but after that, it just went down. So it would be really crazy for you to take a really long-term trade or even short-term based on news. So do not listen to news. One day, professional investor, we like us, we know that we just ignore the news. And look at Chevron, down 1.05% the past 5 days during the war time. ExxonMobil down 1.20% during the war. Share down 0.14%. So how did S&P 500 perform during World War I? There was a significant drop at the beginning because that was the first war, remember? World War. So decline about 30%. You see, it's only 30%, not even 50%. Then after that, 88% in 1915. So from 1914 to 1918, during the 4-year times, was up 43% or about 8.7% annually. So if you annualize the gain, you see, hey, nothing really crazy happened. You see, it's even up, it's 8.7%. So how about World War II? Gain of 158% from April 1942 to 1946 during a 4-year time, 160%. So it's about 40% every year gain. So why did stock market go up during the war? Because if you know that World War III is happening right now, what will you do? You would just go shopping, right? You would just buy lots of food, durable goods, canned foods that could last a few months. You will start buying lots of things like clothing, whatever, safety, first aid kit, or a car, because you know that you need a car to escape, whatever. Like your family is big, you're gonna buy another car, whatever, you're gonna keep buying. And lots of companies gonna keep producing. Why? Because when war happens, lots of military, they require lots of weapons. So in order to produce a fighter jet or a tank or a warship, weapons, they require lots of industrial materials like aluminum, iron, and lots of things. Labor, they're gonna hire more people. So lots of chips, NVIDIA chips, whatever. So lots of these companies makes more revenue during the wartime, and more revenue means more profit. So that means stock market goes up, right? Very simple. And if you keep buying lots of stuff, inflation, right? You want to keep as many assets as possible. You want to own land, you want to buy lots of things, and cash becomes worth less. So whatever assets you own, like stocks, real estate, land, they're gonna be valued more because of inflation and demand. Very, very simple. So contrary to popular belief that stock market go down during the war time, it's the opposite. Stock market goes up during the war time. See, if you want to learn more, if you want to build a solid portfolio like mine, this year, there was a terrible war. It was down a little bit, 50%. Who cares? Now I'm up 46.41%. Hey, if you look at this portfolio, if you don't look at this part, just look at 46.4%, you wouldn't even know that something crazy like Liberation Day happened. You wouldn't even know that there was a Israel and Iran war, right? Because there's only one thing important in the stock markets, that's profit. If companies keep making more profit, and there is a certainty in the stock market, right? The only thing that the reason why stock market dropped because of tariffs was because of uncertainty. It really doesn't really matter so much how much tariff that will be. If it's certain like 20%, 30%, 40%, 50%, yes, okay, we understand it's going to be 50%. It's more certain. Companies that will figure out a way to make profits even during the high tariff time, even during the war. Certainty is what stock market love, and profits is what drive company stock price to go up. So if you want to learn more, go to Master with Stock Option Crypto, go to my playlist, subscribe my channel. You can open an account in the link. YouTube description comment down below. If you want to have a mentorship call, you can reach out to me. The link is going to be in the description comment down below. Share, subscribe. I will see you in the next video. Bye.